On the night of August 15, 1977, something extraordinary happened at the Ohio State University Radio Observatory in the United States. A giant radio telescope known as the Big Ear Telescope quietly scanned the sky, searching for faint radio signals from the distant universe. It had been doing this for years without discovering anything unusual. But on that ordinary summer night, the telescope detected a radio signal unlike anything scientists had ever seen. It lasted for exactly 72 seconds, was incredibly powerful, and appeared to come from deep space. Several days later, astronomer Jerry R. Ehman was reviewing the computer printout of the telescope's observations when he noticed an unusual sequence of letters and numbers, 6EQJ5. Shocked by the strength of the signal, he circled it with a red pen and wrote a single word beside it: "Wow." That one handwritten word would give the signals its famous name forever: the wow signal, one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in the history of astronomy. To understand why this discovery was so astonishing, we first need to understand what radio signals are. Every day, Earth is filled with radio waves produced by television stations, satellites, mobile phones, and radar systems. But the signal detected by the Big Ear Telescope was completely different. It came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, near a region where no known star or planet could easily explain it. Even more intriguing, the signal was detected at a frequency of approximately 1420 MHz, also known as the hydrogen line. This frequency is considered extremely important because hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. For decades, scientists involved in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, believed that if an advanced alien civilization wanted to communicate with other intelligent life, this would be one of the most logical frequencies to use. The fact that the mysterious signal appeared exactly at this frequency immediately captured the attention of astronomers around the world. The signal itself had several remarkable characteristics. First, it was incredibly strong, almost 30 times stronger than the normal background radio noise detected by the telescope. Second, its strength gradually increased, reached the peak, and then slowly faded away, exactly matching the expected pattern of a distant object moving naturally across the telescope's field of view as Earth rotated. This suggested that the signal was not generated by equipment on Earth or by random electronic interference. Third, the signal was extremely narrow-band, meaning it occupied only a tiny range of frequencies. Natural cosmic objects, such as stars, pulsars, quasars, and galaxies, usually produce radio waves across a broad spectrum. A narrow-band transmission is far more consistent with an artificial source, which is exactly why the wow signal became so fascinating. Naturally, scientists immediately began searching for the source. The Big Ear Telescope repeatedly observed the same region of space over the following months and years. Other radio telescopes around the world also joined the search. Yet, despite decades of careful observation, the mysterious signal never returned. It was heard only once and has never been detected again. This single fact transformed the wow signal from an exciting scientific discovery into one of astronomy's greatest mysteries. If the signal had repeated, scientists might have been able to pinpoint its exact location and identify its source. But since it never appeared again, they were left with only one brief recording lasting just over a minute. Over the years, researchers have proposed many different explanations. The most exciting theory suggests that the wow signal may have originated from an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. Because of its frequency, strength, and narrow-band nature, some scientists argued that it possessed characteristics expected from an artificial transmission. If intelligent beings somewhere in our galaxy intentionally sent a radio message into space, the hydrogen frequency would certainly be a logical choice. However, there is one major problem with this idea. Science depends on repeatable evidence. Since the signal has never been observed again, there is no way to confirm that it was actually created by intelligent life. Without repeated observations, the alien hypothesis remains exciting but completely unproven. Other scientists believe the explanation may be entirely natural. Some researchers suggested that an unknown astronomical object, such as an unusual cloud of hydrogen gas, could somehow have produced the signal. Others proposed that a rare combination of cosmic events briefly amplified an otherwise ordinary radio source. In 2017, astronomer Antonio Paris suggested that the signal may have come from hydrogen clouds surrounding passing comets, including 266P Christensen and P/2008 Gibbs. According to this theory, the hydrogen emitted by these comets could have produced radio waves near the hydrogen frequency. While this explanation attracted considerable attention, many astronomers criticized the evidence, arguing that the signal's strength and characteristics did not fully match what would be expected from cometary hydrogen emissions. As a result, the comet hypothesis remains controversial and has not been universally accepted. Another possibility is that the signal originated from an unknown human-made source. During the 1970s, satellites, military equipment, and communication systems were already operating around Earth. Could one of these systems have accidentally produced the mysterious transmission? Scientists carefully investigated this possibility and concluded that it was highly unlikely. The frequency involved is internationally protected for astronomical observations, making accidental interference much less probable. Furthermore, the signal's behavior matched the motion expected from a distant celestial source rather than a nearby transmitter. Although human interference can never be completely ruled out, no convincing evidence has ever supported this explanation. Today, nearly 5 decades after its discovery, the WOW signal continues to inspire scientists, engineers, and space enthusiasts across the world. Modern radio telescopes such as FAST in China and other advanced observatories continue scanning the skies with far greater sensitivity than the Big Ear telescope ever possessed. Artificial intelligence now helps researchers analyze enormous amounts of radio data, searching for unusual patterns that humans might overlook. Yet, despite these technological advances, nothing exactly like the WOW signal has ever been found again. It remains unique in the history of radio astronomy. The WOW signal remains one of the greatest mysteries ever detected by humanity. Was it a natural cosmic event, or a message from an intelligent civilization somewhere in the vast universe? We still don't know. But one thing is certain. The universe continues to surprise us with questions that challenge everything we think we understand. What do you think the WOW signal really was? Let us know your theory in the comments below. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries of space, science, and the unknown. And remember, somewhere out there, another signal may already be traveling through the darkness of space, waiting for us to hear it.